Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today we're going to be going over one of the most powerful cards to come out of the brand new set, Iron Hands EX, and exactly what to play with it. Iron Hands EX is one of the most hyped up cards that we have ever received in the Pokemon trading card game, and it is expected to shake up the format quite a bit. And today we're going to be going over Chien Pao Baxcalibur paired up with Iron Hands. This is a fantastic combination, and although Iron Hands doesn't get used every single game, just the threat of this card is really difficult for your opponent to play around when they're dealing with other threats like Chien Pao and Radiant Greninja wreaking havoc on their board. We have Iron Hands EX here with 230 HP. It is one of those brand new cards from the brand new set Paradox Rift, and it is a future Pokemon with that amp you very much attack, dealing 120 damage, and if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, you get to take one more prize card, which is incredibly powerful, meaning against those small one prize Pokemon, you're going to be taking two prizes. Against those V Pokemon, those higher HP Pokemon that give up two prizes, you're going to be taking three prizes, which is half your prize cards, and versus things like VMAXs, you're going to be taking four prizes, which is just absolutely unbelievable. Just such a powerful card. Being able to take extra prize cards is just really good. It admittedly isn't used in every matchup, as I already said, but just having it around opens up so many opportunities for this deck. As I said, we're going to be pairing this up with Chien Pao EX with that Shivery Chill. This is going to be still your main attacker, with that Shivery Chill allowing you to get those water energies into the hand, and then Hail Blade being able to knock out pretty much anything in the standard format. We have Baxcalibur as well. This is going to be the way that we power up our Chien Pao along with our Iron Hands as well, being able to super cold water energies onto your Iron Hands. You then can attach a lightning energy and then fulfill that energy cost to be able to amp you very much. Arguably though, one of the biggest inclusions that this set also brought to this deck is Earthen Vessel. This card is unbelievable, being able to discard a card from your hand, thin out those extra VIP passes, extra cards that you don't need. Oftentimes Chien Pao can sometimes clunk, VIP passes and, extra Pokemon that you might not need in specific matchups. So just having Earthen Vessel, being able to discard one of those cards and search your deck for 2 water is just so powerful. Also helps you get those lightning energies as well, which is really important. You can Earthen Vessel for the lightning energy to be able to, achieve that energy cost here, because you only need 1 light energy, which is pretty achievable. I think if this card took 2 light energy, it would not be as good, but since it only takes 1 light energy, you'll be able to power it up very quickly. Another really important card, which isn't necessarily new, it was out way back in 2017. We have Counter Catcher here. Counter Catcher, you can play this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. So if you are technically behind in the prize race, you are able to use Counter Catcher, which is just switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. So think of it as a boss's orders when you're behind as an item card, which is incredibly powerful. One of the best new cards in the set, and I think is going to see play in just so many different decks. So yeah, anyways, that's the list as of right now. I think something important to note is that there's no boss's orders. I don't think you have space for boss or cross switchers as of right now. You'd have to make your deck a little bit more inconsistent if you did want to play cross switchers. You'd have to cut like a 1/1 Bibarel line and kind of fiddle with some of these other counts. So I think as of right now, just having the 1 Counter Catcher and also Escape Rope is oftentimes enough in a lot of situations, and especially with how like the metagame is kind of shifting as well. I think that it's okay. But anyways, Decklist will be in the description. If you're looking for any of these cards as well, make sure to go check out GameGridSLC.com. You can use code SmartTCG for 5% off your next order. The link will be in the description. It'll be shipped directly to your door. But anyways, let's hop into it and show off just exactly how powerful this deck is. Alrighty everyone, so hopping into it, looks like we're going up against something with Mew and Greninja. We do see the Roaring Moon sleeves, which makes me wonder if it actually is Roaring Moon, especially with the start, but we'll see how we're able to do. I'm gonna start off here with that Shivery Chill. Looks like we got Greninja, got our lightning energies. Iron Hands will most likely be important in this matchup, as we can take out those little things, which is going to be pretty important. So we're going to start off here with the VIP pass after the Shivery Chill. Gonna get ourselves down a Frigibax and a Radiant Greninja. We'll toss those 2 down. Got ourselves the Bidoof as well and the concealed cards. So yeah, pretty flawless early game here for us. Got ourselves that light energy also, which is really nice because we can Ultra Ball that away on the next turn. Potentially just opens up superior energy retrieval. Just a lot of good things happening here. Not entirely sure exactly what they're playing once again. However, Iron Hands will be a option for us on that next turn. Not a whole else that we need to do here. Got pretty much everything we need. We don't need to play the Ultra Ball just because we have it. Doesn't necessarily mean we have to play it. And in this situation, pretty pleased with our start. Here is the VIP pass. I wonder if this is just like Roaring Moon with like Mew and Greninja, and they just got like their one prizers out quickly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So yeah, very good start for them here. They're gonna most likely be able to get that turn 1. They do play Town Store as well, which means that they're probably maybe playing the Seal Stone package. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Here is the Earthen Vessel, tossing away the energy switch. Gonna be getting themselves, I gotta assume, a couple of dark energies to put into the hand just to Squawkabilly away. And yeah, they are off to the races. A very, very good start for them here. Things are looking good. Things are looking good for them. We see the energy attachment as well. So, okay, on this next turn here, it becomes a little bit awkward. I think my route is probably just going to be Chien Pao KO, knock out the Roaring Moon. They then knock us out, and then we're going to have to, I think, Radiant Greninja knock out, let's say, a Mew, and then we can finish off potentially with that Counter Catcher Iron Hands play, taking out that Squawkabilly. So we're going to fall behind. However, the Iron Hands is going to be the main way that we eventually kind of claw our way back into this game. We do have a route. It's not necessarily the easiest of routes, but it does exist here. And thankfully, we do have a very, very strong turn 2, which means that we'll be able to do at least something. You know, we'll be able to do at least something, which is important. So Earthen Vessel going to be used, tossing away the boss's orders here. Into the discard pile it goes. Getting himself a water energy. Ooh, they play the water package. Okay, so have to be worried about that because they can actually Radiant Greninja us, which is not good. If they do actually pull that off. Now, is it going to happen turn 1? Typically not. But it is now actually something that I unfortunately need to be wary of. So we'll see though. See what they're cooking up here. Maybe they miss KO, and then I can just Iron Hands them. If they miss KO, then I'm just gonna Iron Hands them for 2 prizes, and then I can just prize race at that point. So that's just best case scenario here. There is another Roaring Moon hitting the board, and yeah, there's a pass. Okay, all right, 6. So now I can just hands them. So this is great. We can Shivery Chill here. Go 1-2. Fantastic. I can use the Irida. I guess I can also Town Store. There's nothing that I need. Yeah, there's nothing that I can actually get here. But yeah, we got Rare Candy Baxcalibur is fantastic. All right, so we can bench the Iron Hands. Drop that down. I can also, I guess, Irida here. I guess I can Greninja first because I always need a Superior regardless. So we can go Concealed, draw 2 before anything else. Because ideally, I could just hold on to Irida. So we'll see. All right, there's Rare Candy Manaphy. I guess we can just still do it. I think this is fine. Yeah, so let's just go Irida, get ourselves Baxcalibur, and also Nest Ball, because I get Nest Ball for another Frigibax, which I think is what I need. And then we'll go Nest Ball for Frigi. Drop that down. I don't really respect them Greninja me, because like if they Greninja take 2, then I just Iron Hands that as well. So like there's not a whole lot that they can do about that. So all right, Baxcalibur, well, super cold, 1-2, onto the active. All right, retreat into the Iron Hands. I'll be able to attach for turn, and then I'll be able to Superior Energy Retrieval. I honestly don't think I need this Manaphy. If they Greninja me, they Greninja me. It's not the end of the world. I can just Iron Hands again, and I don't think there's a whole lot that they can do. So I don't think I'm going to need this Counter Catcher as well anymore. I think I'm going to be taking the prize lead, so should have control over this game for the most part. So we'll toss these 2 things away, getting ourselves all of those water energies back. The 1, 2, 3, 4 into the hand. I'll be able to use that super cold. Gonna be able to load up this Iron Hands here. I'm gonna keep that 1 energy around just because I can Greninja it, so seems fine just to hold onto that. Also, it doesn't never hurt to like draw into it, so things are looking great here. We're gonna use Amp You very much for the knockout here. Gonna be able to take 2 prize cards on a 1 prize Pokemon. Iron Hands, just an incredibly powerful card here, being able to take those 2 prize cards. Very, very nice. Got the Battle VIP Pass, a nice card to toss away potentially, and also that Superior Energy Retrieval. And now they're put in a situation where if they want to knock this thing out, they're going to have to Frenzy Gouging, which means that it's going to be a very easy knockout for something like that Chien Pao. I could even maybe Greninja KO it if they bench like another Mew, take more prizes that way. Things are looking very good. So here is the Town Store being used. Going to be able to get that Ancient Booster Energy Capsule out. So we see the Ancient Booster going on to the Brute Bonnet. So looks like they will be able to take that KO here with Brute Bonnets plus Calamity Storm here. So yeah, things are looking pretty good for us because we just have the prize. We just have to kind of take the prize lead pretty solid here. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to be able to get it. So anyways, Iron Hands just completely flipped the switch on that game. If I had to attack into a one prizer with a, two prizer, like Chien Pao, might have not felt as good, but being able to use a two prizer to take two prizes on a one prizer is just absolutely crazy. So, all right, that is the first game there. Very convincing W there. Iron Hands just instantly swinging the game so far into my favor. They weren't going to be able to make that comeback most likely. All right, let's hop into the next one. Alrighty, everyone. So hopping into it, looks like we're going to be going up against Roaring Moon. Okay, so that is important to know because I need to get this Chien Pao out of the active very quickly. I do not want this as the Pokemon of choice here to be in the active spot. So luckily I do have an Escape Rope. That makes things much easier. So we can Nest Ball here for Radiant Greninja. I can Earthen Vessel here. Just thinning out energies as quickly as possible. Just want to get these two. Okay, so we're going to Greninja here, tossing away the lightning energy, just getting that into the discard pile is typically great because it's pretty easy to find superior energy retrievals. So just being able to get that out when you need it is definitely going to be very, very important. I would ideally not play this Ultra Ball. I would ideally just like to find something like VIP Pass. So I think I'm just going to stop here first. I think the benefit of it is just so high if I find VIP, which I did end up finding here. I did lose a Chien Pao, however, that's not the end of the world. So I can find myself Frigibax and Frigibax here. Getting double Frigi, definitely very, very good. I can Escape Rope into the Frigibax, and then we'll be good to go. Pretty explosive turn one. Iron Hands definitely can come up useful in this matchup, taking out things like Squawkabilly, any small one price thing like Morpeko. If they try and attack me with Morpeko, which is probably what they should be trying to do next turn if they play it, then that's a great way to be able to punish that play, which is why it's just so good. So all right, let's go Escape Rope. Gonna force up that Roaring Moon. Also a little bit awkward that the Roaring Moon hits the active. Definitely not something that they would like to see be put in the active. Just trying to make things awkward for them. Pretty much what I'm trying to do here. I can attach an energy as well onto this Frigibax for turn, just in case it gets stuck in the active. If they don't KO, I can just instantly move it if they use something like Iono. So I think that's fine. We'll toss that down there. And yeah, pretty much a flawless turn one. We got ourselves double Frigibax, the Bidoof, the Radiant Greninja, the way to switch to Chien Pao as well. So things are looking definitely very, very nice. So here comes VIP Pass turn one. Now, it is important to note that the Roaring Moon deck does sometimes play things like the Counter Catcher, the Cross Switchers. They said they play Counter Catcher, but they do play Cross Switchers, some of these lists. So definitely something to be a little bit worried of, as they do have that capabilities of hitting turn one, especially with how many cards that they do draw, with things like Squawkabilly, the potential to use Luminion as well, Mew EX drawing cards, PokéStop, Trekking Shoes. The deck just keeps churning over, just keeps burning the deck really quickly. So there's a couple of pretty good cards there. We do see Earthen Vessel and the Dark Patch. So we are going to see more energies hit the discard pile. Pretty much just want to try and burn as many energies as possible on that turn one. Trying to get at least 4 or 5, either obviously into play or just in the discard pile is definitely their goal, in this matchup if they're able to do so. So there is the attachment of the energy onto the Roaring Moon. We see the Dark Patch as well going onto it, and yeah, they might have a shot of being able to. Okay, so there's a silence. What I say, they might have a shot at hitting these cross switches as they do play it, but nonetheless, an absolutely explosive turn one for them, getting themselves those 3 energies onto it, and we probably are just going to see that Squawk and Seize discarding a cross switcher. That's important to note, is that cross switcher was in hand. So they're going to have to find double cross switcher here if they want to be able to punish that Chien Pao for being on the field. But if not, we're going to be in a pretty good spot. We'll see if they have the double cross switcher. Definitely quite unlikely, but now the fact that they have a Seal Stone makes it potentially more likely if they drew into that. We will see. There is the Galarian Moltres selecting a card from their deck. Is it the cross switcher? That's the big question here. If it is the cross switcher, they are going to be able to take the knockout. Just going to make things much more difficult on me. So we'll see though. This is definitely going to be scary. Now, if they do take the first KO on this, and they remove the PokéStop, I need to then attack them with Chien Pao again. And then if they frenzied gouging me, then I can Greninja 90-90 with all 1 prizers, go down to 2 prizes, and then I can potentially finish out the game with an Iron Hands or something like that. So I still am in a good spot. I still am in a good spot, especially if I do force that Frenzy Gouging out of them. Then I can definitely take advantage of that too. So we'll see what they end up having here. It definitely gets very tricky if they do have the cross switchers, but it looks like they don't, which does, I mean, yeah, it looks like another Earthen Vessel coming out, which does mean they might just hit into the active here, but if they don't, we're going to be in a good spot. There's a Dive Flyer Wings. If they have the cross switchers are slow rolling it. They're making sure they do everything first. There is the Pokegear. Getting themselves the Professor Toros. They've already sawdust though, so we'll do that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 energy now hitting the board turn 1. Just incredible start for them. Just incredible start. However, it looks like they did end up passing, which does mean that we're going to be able to take that KO with the Chien Pao here, nice and easy. We're going to be able to retreat into the Chien Pao. We're going to start off with that Shivery Chill. Typically, the very first thing that you want to do is Shivery Chill because you want to get those energies into the hand, but you most importantly want to Radiant Greninja first. So you can Greninja first. It will allow us to see exactly what we want to do with this hand. We can evolve into the Bibarel, which is fantastic. I got us 3 water energies there, which is fine. We can just go Rare Candy into Baxcalibur. We know we want to do that first off, so just doing the things that you know you need to do first. I need 4 energy here, so we're gonna have to Superior. I guess the question is what do I actually want to Superior way here? I think I do also want another Chien Pao. I think that's something else that I would prefer to get. I guess it's a pretty low risk PokéStop here, so I think we'll just PokéStop. If I discard another Chien Pao, I can just Super Rod. It's not a big deal. Then Irida, it's not a problem at all. All right. So I think at this point, Irida, Chien Pao, Rare Candy. I think I just get another Superior. Probably better just get another Superior here. Or even Super Rod. I get Super Rod if they boss KO this, which might be their only play. Is the boss KO Baxcalibur and hope I don't have a response, which maybe I guess means Super Rod is just the safer option here. So I can Super Rod and then Ultra Ball and then Rare Candy evolve KO. Yeah, I think that's the correct play. It's just to hold the Super Rod in hand. Okay. So we'll go Chien Pao Super Rod. Bench down the Chien Pao. And then Superior Energy Retrieval. I should be up in this game for the entire portion. I guess I don't need Iono either. Iono is just not, like, never good. If I do somehow fall behind, then I guess I would like to keep the Counter Catcher around. I guess we'll just hold on to that. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll keep this in the discard because I don't really need... I mean, I guess I could just attach it for free retreat purposes. I guess it doesn't hurt to do that. Yeah, so, okay. All right, Super Cold. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess 5 is fine here. Attach. I think I just Hailblade. Yeah, because I have, yeah, because they have a boss Baxcalibur, which might be their only play. And I just have it all in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I assume I'm going to get KO. Like I assume this Chien Pao is going down here. So, I'd rather do that. Take 2 prize cards, getting myself the energy and the Manaphy as well. Manaphy, not particularly useful in this matchup. Typically, Roaring Moon does not play anything that can do damage to the bench. So, things are looking good here. Things are definitely looking good. We see the energy attachment onto the Roaring Moon. We see the PokéStop getting a Earthen Vessel here. Town Store and 4 Seal Stone getting tossed away. So, not necessarily the most detrimental cards being thrown away there. So, pretty okay for them. There's the Earthen Vessel. All right. Let's see what they got here. What do they have? What do they have? What do they have? Okay, so, all right, yeah, there's the Calamity Storm, which does mean as long as we just KO here, it should have no problem doing anything. Yeah, it should be pretty fine. Okay, yep, Calamity Storm. I guess we'll just promote. I mean, I really need to do that. Probably can just hold the energy there. I don't think it hurts, but I guess if I want to go, yeah, because I don't have Baxcalibur yet, so I think this is fine. I don't have the second Baxcalibur, so okay. All right, things are looking good here. I think I just need to Super Rod back at Chien Pao. I can then rebench Chien Pao down, which is good. Super Rod. 1, 2. Seems fine. Okay, I want an Ultra Ball there, so that'd be the 4th energy. Rather leave the 3 there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. Then we'll Ultra Ball. Discarding and discarding. It's fine. I guess I don't even need to discard this energy. I guess I can just hold Superior. I can just Shivery Chill. Yeah, I don't even need to do anything. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess I don't even need to discard this energy here. So we can discard the Manaphy and the Counter Catcher. I guess we also never need Bibarel too. So I guess I'd rather just get rid of Bibarel. I guess these are probably just like better. Okay. Yeah, this is totally fine. Because now I can just go 4 energy here. Because I can just Shivery Chill. And I get to save Irida as well, most importantly. So I think this is just checkmate, but we'll see. Alright. Shivery Chill. Super Cold. 1, 2, 3. And we can just hit for 240. Alright. 2, 3, 4. I guess I could Industrious there, but if I Industrious into something good and then I get Iono'd, then it does decrease my chances, I guess, of finding, because I already have game in hand, so I actually don't even think I needed to be Barrel there. All right. Hoping that they frenzied gouging me. Hoping they frenzied gouging so I can pull off the Iron Hands. That's the goal here, is if we can pull off the Iron Hands. That's really what I want to do. So we'll see. Come on, let us do it. We got it in hand. We got it in hand. Are we going to be able to Iron Hands or not? Let's see. This is also such a cool artwork, admittedly. This is like so cool. There's like a Scream Tail. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. We're going to see the Frenzy Gouging. I'm not sure. There is the Luminion, which is going to be getting themselves a supporter of some sort. However, let's say a whole lot, though. There doesn't really accomplish a whole lot in this situation. So the threat of Iron Hands also like makes something like, let's say, any small one prize attacker that could potentially one-shot a Chien Pao this turn it's just not a problem for me. So that's just a threat of something like Iron Hands. It's just so powerful. Just so powerful. So yeah, that's something else as well. Because something like that Galarian Moltres, if they do attack with the small baby one, just gets knocked out. So for example, their only play here in this situation is to use something like that Galarian Moltres that does more damage for every prize card your opponent has taken, which would be enough to knock out Chien Pao. However, that does not work because of the threat of Iron Hands. Because if they do that and I just go Iron Hands KO, I take the 2 prizes, right? So that's a huge thing in this matchup, is that, you know, if Chien Pao, for example, in this situation right here, did not have Iron Hands, there's not a whole lot that, you know, like I could like potentially do, because I don't have like any gust effects. So like if I didn't have Iron Hands, I just have to hit into the Galarian Moltres, go down to 1 prize, and they like knock me out, right? So that's kind of important also to look at. I am down my Super Rod here. Or not my Super Rod, my Escape Rope. So yeah, I think at this point, there's just not a whole lot that I even need to do here. I can just Super Rod. I wish I could Iron Hands here. This would be the turn to Iron Hands for sure. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Shivery Chill. Just see what's in the deck here. Just making sure. Yeah, yeah, like I could just Iron Hand. I could Iron Hands ahead of bench spot, but that's okay. That's okay. So like even just like the threat of Iron Hands makes it so annoying for them. Yeah, this is fine. We can just go simply Baxcalibur, Shivery Chill, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I can just Hail Blade. There's nothing else I really need to do here. Hail Blade for the KO. Going 1, 2, and then tossing away third one here. I really want to get that Iron Hands off. I'm actually kind of happy I can toss all these energies away because I really want to bait them into the Iron Hand or into the Frenzied Gouging. I really want to bait them into Frenzied Gouging here. We'll go down to 1 prize. All right, and I am sitting on it in hand, so we do have it in hand. The actual last prize card is Baxcalibur, which is really annoying. All right, that's really annoying. The last prize is Baxcalibur. Oh, that's so bad. Did not want that to happen here. That's really cringe. The last prize is Baxcalibur. Okay. Yeah, there's the Sadas. Because we knew that was the supportive choice they had in hand. So, they can just Sadas here. Yeah, because they're already down. Yeah, that was fine. Okay. Yeah, because they're already down so much. They also can't really make a boss's orders KO Baxcalibur play. It doesn't actually make sense. Because if they were to KO Baxcalibur here, then they would be going down to 3. It just would not make sense. Yeah. So all right, they can Calamity Storm, take the KO here. And it looks like we are going to be able to finish off the game with that Chien Pao. Unfortunately, not able to use this game the Iron Hands. However, you don't necessarily always need the Iron Hands. It's more, think of it as like a card that, yes, it's exceptionally good in some matchups. However, it's not always needed. You know, it's a card that is good, but doesn't necessarily always show up in games. It's more or less just the threat of it that truly makes it such a powerful card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 here. We got ourselves all the energies in the world. We'll be able to super cold them all onto the active here to be able to take that KO. Actually, doesn't matter where we put it, as long as we have 2 on the active, and we can use that Hail Blade, dealing 420 damage, taking that knockout and taking out one of the most hyped up decks in the format, Roaring Moon. So Iron Hands Chien Pao, really good, but still just Chien Pao on its own is absolutely fantastic. You know, having things like Earthen Vessel is just so nice. You know, the threat of Iron Hands still is incredibly, you know, powerful, as well as it was coming up in multiple situations pretty much in that game, forcing them to not, you know, potentially take knockouts in certain situations. Just makes it a little bit more awkward. But anyways, that is going to do it today for the video. If you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you're looking for any of these cards also in the video, make sure to go check out GameGridSoc.com. Tons of cards, singles, boxes, all those things at a fantastic price. You can use code SmartTCG as well, and they'll be shipped directly to your door. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you so much. This is SmartTCG, and I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out. If you're looking to improve your game, I do offer coaching on Manaphy. I was ranked in the top 16 ranked players in the world last season, and I know what it takes to improve your game. My students want to combine 3 regionals last year, and I know what it takes to reach that next level. I do offer a free coaching consultation so you can get an idea whether or not coaching works for you. And along with that, I also have a singular sessions, training packages, and more. If you're looking to find out more information, feel free to book that free consultation, or also don't hesitate to shoot me a message on Discord. My Discord will be in the description. All right. Thanks for sitting around and listening to this. I appreciate it. This is SmartTCG. I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out.